Hello everyone, welcome back to Ayumilove channel for another Awaken QSR content. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I clear Gemini Dragon stage 14 or also known as the Hell mode stage 2. And before I begin, if you enjoy my content, be sure to like this video, subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with all of our future videos. So let's dive right into it. So this is a Gemini Dragon stage 14 or also known as the Hell stage 2. I'll skip the formation to show you the heroes that I've selected for this battle. And I'll perform a manual battle to explain to you how this team works. So this team consists of Blackhorn, Santis, Gangelo and Hakrin. Blackhorn is here to heal my heroes as well as to cleanse away the focus down negative effect that is placed by the boss. And his third role here is to apply the attack down to reduce the damage output of the boss even though he has nice stack of fury, as each fury will grant the boss 5% attack more. For my damage dealer, there will be Santis and Gangelo who will be applying the poison, and it's recommended for all of your negative effect debuffers to have at least 130% focus for Hell stage 2 to prevent the negative effect from being resisted. And Hakrin is here to provide some support through his trait, where his trait will provide 20% additional defense to all of his allies based on his total defense stats. And for the spells, I have Sundering Purgatory to apply the defense style, although it's not necessary, but it helps to reduce the boss health. But the most important spell here would be Gaia's Renewal that heals all the team members for 15% of their max health. And it's not recommended to get this Shield of Mercy because the boss will be able to strip them away. Last Breath is useless for this team because once they revive, the boss can just kill them easily. So get this guy's renewal. So let's see them in action. Alright, at the start of the battle, these two psychic will perform their turn because their speed is around about 184 speed. And to go before the boss, Gangelo and Santis' speed must be above 174 speed. So the speed for Gangelo and Santis must be within the range of like 175 as well as between 175 and 185. Alright, so Gangelo will place his Sundering Purgatory on the boss, followed by his ultimate ability, the Shock Contaminant. He will not apply the no positive effect because there's no poison on the boss yet. And after Gangelo's turn, Santis will use her basic attack. It's imperative not to enable her skills because her Void Incursion does not apply any poison at all. So we'll use her basic attack. Right, so now we have 3 stacks of poison on the boss. So as you can see here, there's 1, 2, 3. And each stack of poison will reduce the boss health by 3%. And with the help of Gangelo's Ascension tool, he will increase the damage of each poison by double. So 3 times 6 will be 18% damage for 3 stack of poison. And once the dragon performs his attack, some of my heroes here will be injured. So Hakrin will use the Gaia's Renewal to heal them, followed by his Totemic charge to boost up everyone's health. Since the nerf of Hakrin, this buff will be able to strip away by the boss. And since most of the hero's health is already recovered, Blackhorn AI will use his Nature's Shield, his special ability to summon the totem rather than his Nature's Revival. So this turn order must be set to this one, the Nature's Shield. So you will cleanse away this focus down negative effect that reduces your hero's focus by 30%. So once the round ended, the summon totem will remove those debuff. And on round 2, those 2 psychic will place this immune buff and also the defense up buff, but you can strip it away using Gangelo's Detonator Agent that removes all positive effect and also heal himself. However, the enemy doesn't have any poison, so this skill will not heal him. Alright, once the immune buff is down, then Santis will be able to apply 1 stack of poison. However, her void encroachment will not be triggered because there's no poison on the boss yet. So now the boss used his swiping tail to apply the focus down, but we will not need to worry about that since there's a summon totem here to cleanse it away. And finally, Hakrin will perform his totem slam to deal up damage. And with some of my heroes here injured, Blackhorn will use the Nature's Revival now. The Psychic usually attacks the heroes that has the highest health. So currently Gangelo's abilities are all on cooldown, so he will use his basic attack. Santis will do the same, basic attack again. Followed by Hakrin. And now Blackhorn skills are on cooldown, so he will use his Gaia's Taunts to perform his basic attack to apply the attack down. So if you see in the information bar here, this attack down reduces the dragon's damage by 30% here, even though he has 7 stack of fury now. Each fury will deal like additional 5% attack here. And you need to prevent him from going into berserk mode. If he goes into berserk mode, he can instantly wipe out your entire team. So it's imperative not to have any curse set equipped on your hero. Must not have any curse set or the set that provides a counter attack. Right, so the enemy psychic will perform the attacks here. And once Gangelo and Santis apply their 3 stack of poison, as you can see here. So now the boss has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poison stacks. The total damage dealt by the poison will be 36%, which is more than the current 30% health. So that's why the boss will die here on this round. So that's the in-depth explanation on how this team works. So right now I'll show you the full battle on auto. So here are some tips for you to improve your team for Gemini Dragon. So in order to make this run consistent and 100% success rate, you need to have at least 130% focus on all of your debuffers such as Santis, Gangelo and Blackhorn, and have at least around about 1000 defense and 20,000 health, and you can play around with this health and defense depending on the gears you have on your account. For Hakrin, ideally he should have around about 3500 defense and above, so that your heroes will benefit from the additional defense stats from Hakrin, so that they will receive less damage from each attack dealt by the sidekick as well as the boss. And you must not use any curse set in this team, otherwise you will exceed the maximum amount of fury stack that can easily wipe out your team. So let's check out the battle result here. So this run usually takes around about 1 minute and 20 seconds. So let me show you how I gear each heroes as well as the stats to achieve to be able to run a Gemini Dragon stage 14. Here is the first hero on my team, who is Gangelo, one of the poison damage dealer. And here is his total stats: over 24,000 health, 1380 defense, 182 speed, and 132% focus. For Gemini Dragon stage 14, you will need to have at least 130% focus and above to prevent your poison debuff from being resisted. And the boss speed is around 170, so ideally you want to have speed above 170. For defense and health, it should be around about 20,000 health and 1,700 defense. If your defense is too low, you can compensate it with higher amount of health. For the gears, I've equipped Gangelo with a revival set to heal himself every time he takes his turn. So this is the weapon with some health and focus. Helmet with some health and focus as well, and agility. This is the chest plate with some focus and health, as well as some agility here. I will not recommend you to rely solely on agility to deflect the attack because it's RNG. So probably you want to have a defense stats to make it much more consistent run. So reduce the damage intake. For the boots, I have him equipped in speed boots because Gangelo's glyph does not provide a lot of speed. So having a speed boots will make him to go first in the battle. Or I mean first in the team. This is a health ring with a triple roll and focus and some speed. And finally we have a health necklace with some flat set health, speed, and critical damage, which is not useful for him. His glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. So the second hero on my team is Santis. Here are her total stats: 20,648 health, 1,600 defense, 175 speed, and over 130% focus. She's speed tuned to go second on the team because I want Gangelo to apply at least one stack of poison so that her void encroachment will be able to apply another stack of poison. She requires at least Ascension 5 to enable her to apply the second poison at a 100% success rate. And here are her gears. She's also equipped in a revival set. This is the weapon with some speed and focus. This is the helmet with triple roll on focus and double roll on defense. This is a chest plate with some focus, defense and health. And she's equipped in a health boots. The reason why I do not equip her in the speed boost is because she might outspeed Gangelo, who have lower speed stats. So having a health boost also help her to go second as well as to boost her survivability. These boots have some speed, focus and defense. I will highly recommend you to get her with speed substat on the equipment. And those equipment that can have speed substat will be the weapon, the boots, the ring and necklace. And this is the health ring with focus and defense. And finally we have a health necklace with double roll and focus. The glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. And for the third hero on my team is Hakrin. Here are his total stats: 19,000 health, 3,300 defense, 142 speed and 100% focus. Focus is not needed for Gemini Dragon since you cannot taunt the boss. However, this focus is useful for other parts of the game such as Ash Magistra 14 as well as Queen of Tides 14 to taunt the first wave enemy. It's also equipped in a revival set. Let's check out the equipment. This is the weapon with some focus and defense. This is the helmet with attack critical and critical damage. This one is my leftover piece of gear in order to complete the set for the revival set. And this is the chest plate with double roll on focus and double roll on defense. This is defense boots with some health, speed and agility and focus. This is a health ring with double roll on focus and defense. And finally we have a defense necklace with single roll on speed and double roll on focus. Ideally you want this to have full defense, boots, necklace and ring, and paired with a vanguard set for an additional 15% more defense stats to achieve the more than 3,500 defense stats. Its glyphs and abilities are all maxed out as well. And finally we have Blackhorn. He's the second supporter in the team to provide healing, cleansing as well as the attack down. So here are his total stats: 19,000 health, 1,700 defense, 132 speed, and over 130% focus to apply the attack down. He's speed tuned to go last so that he will perform his healing and summon totem at the last. And he does not require any ascension, which is the ascension 2 to improve his healing each time he performs an ability. With him speed tuned to go last, Hakrin on the third will apply the Gaia's Renewal spell so that Blackhorn will not use his Nature's Revival. He will use Nature's Shield instead. For Blackhorn AI, he will only use the Nature's Revival if the health of your heroes drop too low. So it's imperative to have your heroes to build quite tanky as well, so that they do not get nuked and the health dropped too low. And for the gears, he's also equipped in a revival set. So let's check out each piece of equipment here. So this is the weapon with double roll and focus, health, and some resistance. This is the helmet with some focus and health. This is the chest plate with double roll and health, big roll and focus and agility. This is the health boot with some focus, defense ring with some focus as well. And finally, we have a focus necklace, since most of the equipment here does not provide sufficient focus stats. His glyphs and abilities are also maxed out as well. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please hit the like button, as well as do consider subscribing if you haven't, and ring the notification bell to get updated whenever I upload a new video to this channel. Also, you can support me by visiting my Patreon channel at patreon.com/Ayumilove to be a patron there. If you'd like to find out more information on this game, you can visit my website at ayumilove.net to learn more about Awaken Chaos Era content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!